Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Nicola Corzine, Executive Director at the Nasdaq Entrepreneurial Center, to discuss how starting line for capital pathways will help entrepreneurs and founders in the capital journey. Nicola, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thanks so much for having me, Jill. It's a pleasure to be here.
You got it. Tell us about the Nasdaq Entrepreneurial Center and your role.
Absolutely. So I have the honor of being the founding CEO and executive director of the Nasdaq Center. We are an 8-year-old independent nonprofit. Our purpose in the world is to make sure that we address equity and ensure every entrepreneur around the world has equal access to resources, mentorship, and programs that can help them be sustainable in their journey as an entrepreneur.
The Nasdaq Entrepreneurial Center has been invited to co-host the SBA's Women's Summit at the White House, and the starting line for capital pathways has been released in conjunction with the event. What themes will be discussed at the summit, and how does starting line for capital pathways align with that?
This is the second annual Women's SBA Summit, which is really remarkable. But today we actually celebrate 35 years of women's empowerment for small businesses in America with HR 5050's anniversary. One of the remarkable things, obviously, is that our women entrepreneurs are the fastest growing segment in America business owners right now. And the challenge around access to capital remains one of the most prevalent issues that they address and face. Capital Pathways Starting Line really aims to take away a lot of the fear, the uncertainty, and the challenges of navigating access to capital for our women business owners, looking first and foremost at what matters to them, how they can put forward their priorities as a leader, identify the right capital that is in support of their vision of success, and then be able to reverse engineer the capital they need for today, as well as looking ahead at their future projections, where they want to be. Do they want to be a mid to large size enterprise? Are they really growing to be a small business? What is their priorities? And then how can we get capital in support of them? It really aims to change that power dynamic where it feels like you're always going out and saying, please, can I have some money? And instead putting it in the entrepreneur's words and making sure that they have really all the information they need to make the best decision for them as a business owner.
Why do founders feel depleted with the capital exploration process?
So many reasons. And none of them ill-intended. It's just sort of a series of challenging environments, we think. It really does start with the fact that it's a complex environment, right? And every day there's more and more options, actually, when you think about what's the right financing for my business. Do I take dilutive or non-dilutive financing? And then let's go back to the one equation that a business owner can never change: how many hours there are in a day. There's only ever going to be 24. The ability to research, to identify what's the right kind of business that's going to support them is incredibly challenging. So this really means to drive efficiency and output towards helping them be successful at navigating this very, very complex path. In plain English, first and foremost, no more jargon, cutting through all that noise and really giving them the tools that helps them then get to the point where they've got 2 or 3 pathways that may be the best fit for them at this stage. And we do believe that capital is sequencing, right? So it's about what you need today, but also looking ahead to the future, making sure you're not leaving any capital options off the table that you really want to have around you in case you change your mind. And as entrepreneurs, the one thing that we know, the world is never going to stand still, and neither are they. So this capital needs to be in support of the dynamic model that an entrepreneur is each and every day, and making sure that they're being supported, empowering their company with the right kind of capital that can really get them in that direction.
And finally, Nicola, anything else you want to share with starting line of capital pathways in terms of how they're helping entrepreneurs as they start their capital journey?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's an interactive workbook. You can download it starting today. This is the launch of this toolkit, as you heard from Jill. We would love and invite you to go ahead and do that. Start your own journey. Really start to get clarity and confidence around what is the capital that is going to help you realize your greatest vision of success. There's a personalized mapping toolkit, so you can actually go through this. And just like anything, whether it's your executive summary or whether it's your own business plan, we encourage you to come back. Feel that this is a safe place when you are not sure where you want to go next, to be able to readjust it. So you can go to the center.nasdaq.org. You can access that toolkit today, and we certainly look forward to following your capital pathway journey out there for all the business owners that we're privileged to support.
All right, Nicola, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.